Karaniya Metta Sutta explained the Buddha's timeless teaching on loving kindness and inner peace. Before we begin, let us take a moment to understand what the title itself means. Karaniya means that which should be done, or what ought to be practiced. Metta is often translated as loving kindness, but its meaning is even deeper. It is unconditional goodwill, the heartfelt wish that all beings may be happy, safe, peaceful, and free from suffering, without expecting anything in return. Sutta simply means a discourse or teaching given by the Buddha. Together, Karaniya Metta Sutta means the Buddha's discourse explaining how one should cultivate boundless loving kindness toward all beings. This is not merely a prayer. It is not a chant for good luck. It is a practical guide to transforming our own hearts. It teaches us how to replace anger with patience, resentment with compassion, fear with confidence, and division with understanding. Even today, millions around the world recite this discourse every morning and evening, finding comfort, courage, and inner peace in its timeless words. The story behind the sutta. The story begins during the lifetime of the Blessed One, the Buddha. A group of monks approached the Buddha after the rainy season, asking for a suitable place to devote themselves wholeheartedly to meditation. The Buddha, knowing the disposition and spiritual maturity of each monk, suggested they travel to a quiet forest at the foot of the Himalayas. It was a place of extraordinary natural beauty. Towering trees stretched high into the sky. Crystal clear streams flowed gently over smooth stones. Birds sang at dawn, and cool mountain breezes carried the fragrance of wild blossoms. It seemed the perfect place for meditation. But the monks were not alone. Unknown to them, many tree deities, beings known in Pali as Ruka Devata, made their homes among those ancient trees. Seeing these virtuous monks arrive, the deities respectfully left their tree dwellings, believing it improper to remain above such noble practitioners. They waited patiently, expecting the monks to stay only a short time. But as the days passed, the monks remained. The deities soon found themselves with no place to dwell comfortably. Although they respected the monks, they became distressed. Unable to persuade them to leave, some of the less wise deities attempted another approach. At night, the monks began hearing strange sounds. Some saw frightening apparitions. Others experienced terrifying visions. The air seemed heavy with unseen presences. Their peaceful meditation became disturbed. Fear arose in their minds. Unable to continue their practice peacefully, the monks returned to the Buddha. They explained everything they had experienced. They expected the Buddha might simply send them somewhere else. But the Buddha saw a greater opportunity. He knew that fear cannot truly be conquered by running away, nor is hostility overcome by hostility. Instead, he taught him a meditation unlike any other. The Buddha instructed the monks to return to the very same forest. But this time, they would not carry fear. They would carry loving kindness. They were to radiate sincere goodwill toward every living being, toward the visible and the invisible, toward humans and animals, toward the tree deities themselves, toward friends, strangers, and even those who had frightened them. Their hearts were to become as vast as the sky itself. The monks obeyed. Returning to the forest, they began practicing exactly as the Buddha had instructed. Instead of resisting the unseen beings, they silently wished, "May you be happy. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering." The atmosphere of the forest gradually changed. The deities, touched by the monks' genuine goodwill, no longer felt threatened. Their fear dissolved. In turn, they began protecting and supporting the monks instead of disturbing them. Freed from fear and hostility, the monks developed deep concentration. Their meditation flourished. According to the ancient commentaries, many attained profound stages of realization through the practice of loving kindness combined with insight. Thus, the Karaniya Metta Sutta became one of the most treasured teachings in the Buddhist tradition, not only as a beautiful chant, but as a living practice that transforms fear into friendship and conflict into harmony. In our next video, we will journey verse by verse through the Karaniya Metta Sutta itself. We will listen to the original Pali as it has been chanted for over 2,600 years, followed by a faithful English translation and an exploration of its profound meaning. As you listen, may these timeless words inspire you. Please subscribe the Golden Lotus and click the All button so that you will not miss our videos. May all beings be happy and content always.